We knew this Clippers, Los Angeles Clippers that is, and Utah Jazz series was going to be interesting. But we did not know that the Clippers were going to be down 0-2 at one point and have to come roaring back. And I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to make this abundantly clear from the top of this video. Kawhi Leonard needs to take over. That's right. He needs to take over. Before we get into why Kawhi Leonard needs to take over, make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we get. A little bit of a stammer there, but we appreciate you guys. But at the end of the day, Kawhi Leonard needs to pull himself, pull an example of himself as he did with the Toronto Raptors, rather, from a couple years ago. Yeah, when he led them to a title. Because right now, this team is in every position to come roaring back. And personally, I think this could be one of the better comebacks that is really not been talked about. Because the Jazz are underrated, and it's getting to the point now where I wonder if anybody else is actually watching basketball at this point. But the Jazz are underrated. Donovan Mitchell's no slouch. Rudy Gobert's one of the best defenders in the NBA, if not the best. Joe Ingles out there shooting three balls. Jordan Clarkson added stuff off the bench. It is time for Kawhi Leonard to take the Clippers to where they should have been last year. Even though I understand it when the Lakers got Anthony Davis. That was incredible. Now, let's get back to it. Kawhi Leonard added 34 points in Game 3. 12 rebounds, 5 assists. Yep. But it was really what he did for me, at least in terms of facilitating the basketball, playing defense, doing Kawhi Leonard things. As we get into potentially the most important time of the season, Kawhi Leonard is playing his best basketball. That's exactly what you want. Now, I know during the regular season, he misses some time during the regular season. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it takes a lot of load management to get him ready for this time of year." Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. Man's got a couple of rings and plays like there is no tomorrow when the game is on the line. So, at the end of the day, I think Kawhi Leonard needs to and will take over against the Jazz. Now, once again, the Clippers down 2-1. And again, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with Donovan Mitchell, because I think Donovan Mitchell is fine, and he said so after the game at the press conference with media. So I expect him to be fine. I expect this to be a very fun series moving forward. But most of all, I need Kawhi Leonard to take over, because this man is fully capable of doing it. He showed us what he did with the Raptors, and this team. I think it's largely been said a lot, but the Clippers are probably the best shooting team in the NBA. Why did it take me so long to say that? I believe they're one of, if not the best shooting teams in the NBA. I don't think there's really that much of a debate. Nick Batum coming in adding threes, Marcus Morris. Even a guy like Luke Kennard, who just this team from top to bottom, it is built for a championship, and I think it's time, and I think he will, in terms of Kawhi Leonard bringing him there. But at the end of the day, it's going to take Kawhi Leonard taking over this series, and therefore, subsequently, the playoffs, the rest of the finals, everything. He's going to have to take over like he did in Toronto 2 years ago and just go to town, because that is what it's going to take for the Clippers to get past the Jazz and to take home a trophy. That's what's going to have to That's what's going to have to happen, because I think that it's going to come down to Kawhi Leonard, one of the best players in the NBA, and how he plays when the chips are on the line. And I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to take care of business. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. Greatly appreciate all the support that we have gotten and continue to get from you guys, because you guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you guys. We'll also check out our website at thesportsbriefpodcast.com. Give us a follow and sub on iTunes as well. Give us a good listen there. In the description down below, you will find all of our social media platforms, handles, and everything. So make sure you guys give us a follow on all that. But let me know what you guys think about Kawhi Leonard needing to take over.